Hey y'all, what's up? So I'm trying to do this new thing where I try to recap each moment in between the commercials and then merge them all together. And my hair is a mess because I took my braids out, so don't mind it. Y'all know what I'm talking about here. Okay, so first we started off with the recap as per usual. Then we started off with LA Knight versus Andrade. Production, okay? I don't know whose input it was for Andrade's entrance. It gave me Tron, it gave me futuristic, the laser lights. Then with the mask, it's like chef's kiss. I don't know if everybody's going over to the laser lights and doing their own type of entrance. And I always say Imperium's was clean. And so far, I think Finn's was my favorite. Finn's is my second now. Andrade with the daggone robot thing in the background. Like, it fits the voice thing that him and Charlotte has when they're entrance. But that match was incredible. I don't know why he got let go the first time, and I don't know if he's gotten better since he came back, but this was one of the best moves. Everybody that y'all brought back, minus the people that y'all brought back and got rid of again, which was great, has not missed. Y'all hear me? Okay? You hear me? Has not missed. Match was incredible.
At Bad Blood.
Okay? It's the fact that then he has so much chemistry with everyone he's in the ring. I already knew he was going to lose because he's a speed champion. LA Knight is West Bank champion. They probably weren't going to let him be the speed and the U.S. champion. And LA Knight just got that championship. But he's so incredible. Like that backwards moonsault off of the rope and then the daggone. This man did a dismount like he was in the freaking Olympics. Tried to do like a moonsault situation. LA Knight moved and then he flipped again. I said, we doing dismounts? Like, I was so amazed. And then, of course, he lost. So in my mind, I was like, Carmelo's going to come out. He tried to hold up LA Knight's hand. LA Knight was like, it was forced. He didn't want him to do that, whatever. Talked to what's the name. Carmelo talked to him in the background. Was like, basically, you need to put fries in the bag, call it your wash. Just like when the Kings lost that chance against the Lakers. People booed it. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, Carmelo is hilarious. I was like, that man is a menace. They start getting into it backstage in the ring. And then they were so close up on the camera that Andrade's hair and his conditioner, whatever he put in his hair, ended up on the camera because the lens was blurry. And I was like, wait, what is happening? So then they showed Roman and Cody. It's Roman coming back to his home where he graduated college and stuff like that and played football, center of the field. Very poetic, black car. I guess he represents the bad guy situation. Cody comes up in a white car and they have this whole promo. When I tell you that this is why I call it the cinematic era. People say it's a Triple H era, but I say the Triple H cinema era. Is that thing? But the dialogue was giving me a drama right before an action movie, right before the action starts. Someone said it's very much like Captain America: Civil War when it was like Tony Stark versus Captain America. And that's exactly what I thought of. Because as soon as I seen that, I say, it's giving me Marvel. And I was like, you could tell Roman has acted in a couple things. And Cody had an acting coach. I was like, because it's back and forth. Then I was like, the tension because of the history of them. And then I was like, and then for him to have went to school where Cody is from is also like, and they're having bad blood. It's just such, it's like layers to that. And then him helping him defeat his family, but also not because of his family. He's been it because of other situations he's had with the bloodline is crazy. And I said last week, that it was going to be a problem if he lines himself up with Roman. Because out of all people in the world, okay, of the world, Craig, nobody thought it was going to be Cody team up with Roman. And he's talking about, basically, Roman was like, I ain't got nothing to lose. My family, even though we beef, ain't got nothing to lose. You got everything to lose. And he was like, I'm coming back for my stuff. Cody basically told him, you not, whatever. And then he was like, you in my way. And he said, in life. And I said, y'all notice that Roman won't look Cody in the eye? So he asked for his word. Roman won't look Cody in the eye. I said, at least with Seth, even though I love Seth, in the back of my brain, I was like, this man might betray you. He looked Cody in his eye when he was like, I could be your shield. Like, we might not get that from Roman. Okay? So we not going to act like. So then when KO saw it, I was like, it's going to be an issue. Because I was like, and he didn't want to talk about it. He walked off. And I was like, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. And I said that because we went through 4 years, all of them collectively, and I think KO's been fighting them the longest, of aligning ourselves with each other to fight the Bloodline. Jay's even helped us fight the Bloodline. You see what I'm saying? No. Yeah. He's even helped fight Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? Cody. Everybody's had beef with the Bloodline. And most for the past year and a half, they've been helping Cody fight the Bloodline. And we all supposed to be cool. And it's Cody the one that signed him with Roman. And the crazy thing is, KO left Raw not only to detach himself from Sammy, but because every time him and Jay got into a situation, Jay always ended up hitting him on accident or something like that, and he couldn't trust himself around Jay. But Jay wasn't the one you had to worry about. That's the crazy part. I'm like, dog, like it's so much. Like my brain wants to say, it's saying like 10 things at once, and I can't get it out fast enough. And then after that, right now, it was showing a rematch between Giovanni, Vinci, and Apollo. And I know now what the difference is. Then I was like, he looks different. He slimmed down even though he's muscular. I think he was a little bigger, muscular-wise. Okay? So now Bryson came back up to KO, and he was like, you got any feelings? And KO was like, I'm going to say something. I'm going to go out there and say it. Oh, speaking of, they talking about their showcase and main event. They're selling tickets. I've been getting texts and emails all week. First, I already knew about it because y'all know I check on Raw to see what's the upcoming dates, like the website, to see if they're coming somewhere near me so I can buy tickets. First I was getting Vancouver messages and stuff like that. And not unless I eventually get like a press badge or something like that, I'm not going to events certain like that or get hired from them. I'm not going. Okay? Like, we'll do maybe one PLE a year, but we'll stick to the shows around where we are. Okay? So, this is like, so then I've been getting the main event stuff. So, they just showed the commercial for that. So, I got a couple questions. Triple H and Bruce and all of y'all. Okay? Road Dogg and all y'all. So, this is the question. I got a couple questions. One, is it always going to be in Long Island, or y'all switching it up every Saturday? Okay. 2, are they still going to get to be their fun lovers themselves like they were last year when they were doing Saturday and Sundays when they could goof around and stuff like that because they weren't on TV, or they had to stick to the script because they're now going to be on TV? 3, because it's going to be everybody. So no, it's not going to be like, oh, Raw, Smackdown. It's going to be a collective of people, right? Which is going to kind of help. It's going to kind of help stories, stuff like that, prolong, because it helps with more people going out there getting exposed and stuff like that, like Tegan and all that other stuff and stuff. But if you don't pay attention to Saturday, you're going to be lost in the sauce, especially if something happens crucial on Saturday that didn't happen on Friday, And then next Friday come around and you lost because you was like, I don't remember that happening, and we got to do a whole nother recap. Okay. Another question. Since Raw is going to 2 hours, I don't know if SmackDown's going to 3 or not, but if they are, okay, or if they aren't, is the hour or 2 on Saturday going to make up for the hour that we're losing on Raw? Or are we doing Saturdays because and televising it because the brand is become beyond the stratosphere? You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got for right now, because that's all we talk. That's all we've seen on TV. But them the questions I got, because I just want to know. Like, we need explanations to this stuff. Okay. So we never got to see. I can't remember if I said that. Apollo beat Giovanni again, but we never got to see or hear what KO had to say, because by the time he said what he had to say or wanted to say what he had to say, the Bloodline came out. And Thomas that yeah. Did he start that when he got the Smackdown, or was he doing that in Japan? Like, has that always been a part of his thing? So they start beating up KO, my mans, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one of my faves on SmackDown or in general right now. I also watched a thing with Chris Van Vliet and Ivar. Y'all know he's one of my favorites on Raw. I didn't know he trained so many people. But anyways, he trained Mercedes Moné or Sasha Banks, if you don't know about that. Helped train Ricochet. Say he helped train. Oh crap! Who was the other person? Not Ricochet. Kofi. He helped train. It was somebody else, and he said they basically came out the Northeast. He helped train them, and I was like, I wonder if he helped train Carmelo, but I think he was already like on the grind then, so I doubt it. But yeah, so they came out to attack him. I love Nick as manager. He come out all smooth, calm. Had the people come out first. Came out smooth, walked down, took his time, got the mic, and was like, hey, this looks familiar. Since y'all want to beat each other up without a bell. Main event, we're going to have a 6-man tag match. KO and DIY versus the Bloodline. Versus Adam. I don't know if Adam got anxiety or what. Adam, that could be going on in on Raw. Say the same thing's going on Raw with like 3 of the Judgment Day members and just like the Awesome Truth and let's say Damien for some reason. And like Adam speed walks or runs down there panicking. He breaks everyone up. He's like, I can't take this no more. I can't take this more. And then he'll go to, everybody's fine. No. It wouldn't even be no match. Like, he'd be so stressed out. They be putting him through it. But I forgot to mention that when Nia and Tiff came out looking, they looked incredible. Magic gear. Nia always looks great. She has a natural hair. Tiff looks great. But I think she said, if we don't win, she said, you forget about staying in SmackDown. And Tiff looked like, but then like Bayley and Naomi had some situation going on. And they were joking like, when I win, I'll let you get a title. And I was like, Naomi's gear is giving like overalls, like the top part. And then I was like, part of it reminds me of Hurricane Helms in a way, because the white like glove thing. But I was like, maybe it's just the colors that. And I was like, why? Why did she? I don't know. And I know Bayley's got some green in it because she's teaming up with Naomi. This was the match I was waiting to see, so we're on commercial for it. But I can't wait to see this match. I'm trying to do the recordings like in between, like I said, the commercials, like I said, because I won't easily forget stuff. Maybe I won't rant as much. And I might be done before. Well, I'm most likely I'm done. It just takes YouTube like a long time to upload the videos, which irks my nerves. But we're about to get into this tornado DDT, so I cannot wait. Okay. King calling. So that'll be interesting. So let me get back to this show, okay? So, so the women's match was the one I was anticipating, and that was very much well deserved. They both double teamed Nia and Tiffany pretty well. My thought was it was either gonna be a triple threat match as the end result with Nia, Bayley, and Naomi, or they were going to lose. Nia and Tiffany were going to lose, causing Tiffany to go to Raw and be over there with Lily. That's what I suggest. That's what I think. What I predicted last week, and kind of both happened. They had so it ended up being doing well. They were really going well at one point in time. I think Naomi accidentally hit Bayley at one point, and then they were arguing, and then Naomi had moved Bayley out the way, and she took a clothesline by Nia, and then Nia was about to annihilate Naomi. Bayley moved her out the way, and when Bayley moved her out the way, Tiffany delivered the prettiest moonsault to Nia. And then I think Naomi hit Tiffany with the X Factor, and then Nia hit Naomi with a leg drop, and then I don't know if she rose planted her or not, but somehow Naomi was getting pinned by Nia at the same time Bayley was pinning Tiffany, and they both counted out. And then something happened. I forgot what just happened. My brain, because I'm thinking about like the end result, honestly, I'm like, oh, so what's gonna happen? Something happened, ended up in a rollout where Bayley was on her stomach, but her shoulders were down, and Nia was rolled up, and Naomi pinned Nia, and then they were trying to figure out who won. Because I was like, they was like, oh, they got pinned. So I forgot it's a tornado. Because I was like, oh, Saxton, both of them win. But then I was like, oh, snap. So I'm like, who won? Tiffany looks scared. Nia looks in disbelief. And they're like, what's going to happen now? Okay. Also, during a commercial break, when they show picture in a picture. So they show picture in a picture, and they show the Chiefs and the Falcons game about to come up. Y'all know I got excited. Because I thought WWE had paid Lil Jon to do a commercial for Bad Blood. And I was like, that would have been so lit. Only because they're in Atlanta. Little John in Atlanta is the same as Pitbull in Miami. Not saying there's not a lot of Atlanta artists in Atlanta, because Texas and Atlanta are the mecca for like Southern hip hop. But when it comes to turn up, Lil Jon is it. Because they play Turn Up For What, and I said, that's what you need. But then I was like, this is an NFL commercial. NFL commercial.
Anthony, thanks.
So I was just like, oh, man. And it was showing episode. But the match was good. That match was good. So far, Apollo and Giovanni had a quick match, kind of like a smash match. But every match so far has been great. I'm not mad at Smackdown tonight. On top, still the favorite thing to me, though, tonight was the Roman and Cody face-off. Like, heart is still racing, the chills, and I low-key wanted to know what KO was going to say. 39th sellout in 2024, 58th sellout, event sellout. That's crazy. I can't remember. I forgot when it started, because I remember when it was like, this is the 11th sellout we had. And I was like, dang, and it's still going. Oh, now they're showing the signs after they get back in commercial, because I remember they used to do that like behind when we went on commercial. So that was cool. I don't know who drew this OTC sign, but they did a great job. The kid that's holding up the Roman sign. Sorry, looking at Chelsea
in this construction outfit with a construction helmet talking about time to take out the trash. I'm crying.
This bit about, I forgot that on YouTube I was watching the stuff on YouTube. I would tell you I watch like sometimes recaps and interviews and stuff that they do, and how Vicky, I had an interview with like RVD and Vicky and stuff like that, and Vicky had mentioned a dumpster match, and Nick was like, she was like, Chelsea was like, you don't even go here, something like that. And Nick was like, basically, I do. He was like, that sounds like a great idea. So at first I was like, why are they at that? But that was hilarious. And then the thing she thought was Beach the Rat came out. Then they cut from commercial, and they showed DIY getting beat up. And I was like, watch it be Street Profits that helped them. Because everybody was like, Randy and Jimmy. Jimmy's not coming back right now. Like, people saying Bad Blood. If anything, I think he's not coming back until Survivor Series, if he can come back. If not, he's not coming back to the Rumble. But people like, Survivor Series seems like the place, especially since last year, where people came back. Like last year, it was Randy. People were excited for that. It was CM Punk, who Triple H said only him and 2 other people knew, and 9 times out of 10, it was probably him, Nick, and Bruce. Because Cole was like, he was genuinely surprised. He didn't even know. He was like, he know everything that go on. And then, or what they tell him. And then, that's why Drew said, I walked out. I watched that interview with Chris Blankley. He was like, I think I'm saying his name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. He was like, he genuinely like walked out. And he was like, it's 2 people that genuinely don't like Punk, and it's him and Seth, like in real life. And he was like, Seth was there arguing him. He said, I'm not going to argue with you. He said, I had to walk out because I was going to punch him in his face. And I said, oh, he don't like him for real. So this rivalry is not just like a professional thing. The good thing about them being professionals and loving what they do and keeping their job is they can hate each other. Where does random mole come from? Sorry. They can hate each other and still wrestle each other. It's good for story, and not like, you know, not be so heartless where you want them to lose their life or like lose their job or nothing like that. You just keep your distance, and whoever. It seems like the older I get, the more moles I get. I guess I'm entering my auntie status because I've never had this many moles. I got this one when I was 20. These other ones came over like the past 15 years. Like, what? So, and then, like, I got 2 right here. I have 1 right here. I have 1 right here. It's crazy. But, yeah, so she had mentioned the dumpster match or whatever, and she was like, okay. So they showed DIY getting beat up by the Bloodline, and KO went out there to go meet them at the ramp, and he needed help. And everybody was like they said, Jimmy and Randy. And I was like, Randy's not. And then, of course, Street Profits come out. And I was like, of course. I was like, especially what happened at NXT. You don't think my people, the Street Profits, not coming out? Because y'all know I've been trying to get Montez to get a what's the name. Also, because I don't watch the article. I don't read the articles, but on my timeline it's been, they're talking about a women's mid title. And I've been said that. Okay? I said a women's U.S. title. So that's a SmackDown gonna be 3 hours. And people saying like, Michin should be the how do you say it, the person that the inaugural person. I think that's a great idea. If not, my other guess will only say Naomi, because y'all asked. I don't know what the stipulations for y'all getting her back, but if a title reign was in that stipulations, you should give her one. And because outside of Natalya, she's the longest vet, I think, there. So as far as the women go, so I think, if I'm wrong, y'all can correct me. Y'all know I just be saying stuff sometimes. So I don't know. But we'll see. Because I just wait until stuff happens, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, it happened. If not, I'm like, but I don't read it. But like, if it'll show up on my timeline when I'm on Twitter, then I'm like, okay. But I don't like, ooh, it shows up, let me click the article. I just read the caption and be like, oh, okay.
leave it alone.
I love that Corey was like, people were saying that, what's the boy name? Sorry, y'all, I'm getting tired. That Dawkins is the unsung hero, is becoming the unsung hero of the Street Profits. Let me tell you something, okay? I've been saying this about him and Chelsea and Moose and all them people. Daggone Natty's dungeon. I don't know what bumps and stuff they take there. She just shows like a small clip of them, a couple of them getting in the ring. But it has been working, okay? Because he's improved so much in the past 6 months to a year. And I would say he's one of the unsung heroes. And then to watch him on Up, Up, Down now, he got to be the strongest, if not one of the strongest people in the company. Who does that many presses? 300 or something like that was crazy. Okay? And then Jacob, this he got potential to be a megastar here in WWE, but you can't trust him. Listen, my man was a megastar in the independence team. Okay? First of all, that's where Jay got that I'm a dog walk your ass from. Hey, look it up. It's on TikTok, YouTube. You probably find it on Facebook. Look it up, okay? Second of all, that was the cleanest moonsault I've seen tonight. The cleanest moonsaults. And Tiffany got the prettiest moonsault thing. To me, Charlotte got that hands down. Charlotte has the best moonsault in the game. But Jacobs right now had to been close. Okay, because we ain't got Charlotte right now. I'm just saying, that man, I tell y'all, when he become a champion of any type, and I don't see him nothing less than World Heavyweight Champion or Universal World, whatever the hell you want to call it, he going to be a problem, okay? Let him get singles matches. And let it be some stipulation type, like a street match, a street fight jump, a steel cage match, a handicap match, with some other good ones. It could just be him. A Falls Anywhere match, a daggone no DQ match, with just by him shining by himself. It's gonna be a problem. Jacob is a problem, and I say that when I first saw his thing come across on WWE. He's gonna be a problem, and y'all know I love Montez. He needs a title ASAP. He needed one 2 years ago, but he needs one. Okay, soon and very soon, like the old gospel songs say. Give him one, please, and thank you. Thank you. So they got my man. They have Montez come in there. He came out with doing like see, I told you my hair looks a mess. Like this what it looks like far away. It's dried out now. He had my man, he did a moonsault. He wasn't in that ring long. And then they ended up getting KO. KO came out on 10. He ended up, I think, tackling Jacob. He ended up frog splashing Tongaloa. And then I think he ended up swantoning Tamatonga. And then Tamatonga tried to suplex him, and he's still at 100% because nobody has done that yet. But, yeah, so, what the heck? So, then after that, I think he's about to get pinned. No, KO had stunned him. And then he's about to get pinned. Tonga Loa stopped it. At one point in time, I was like, Solo gonna come out here. But I follow his wife. And I know what they got going on family-wise. So, 9 times out of 10, he's not coming out here. And we probably won't see him until Bad Blood. Which is in 2 weeks. Which is fine. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. Like, you love what you do, but family comes first. Family always comes first. Even if it's something important and you have to be at this date, you signed a contract. Like, if my son had a graduation or a birthday, or like he was in the finals for like a sports thing and wanted me to be there, and I signed his contract for something to be there on Saturday afternoon, but his thing was like Saturday morning. I would genuinely ask if they considered it like to move my match to last, because my son comes first. So like genuinely after his game or whatever, I would have my bags packed, kiss him, tell him I see him when I get back, jump right on the plane, go do what I gotta do. It'll be a long day for me, but the sacrifices you make as a parent, you make them sacrifices when you have family in general, and y'all got each other's back, and y'all might not talk all the time, but y'all show up for each other. But it's even more so when you have children. And then I was like, they're in Sacramento, so because I saw Naomi, I was like, her family, they got to be there. They deep, the NOIs. But I don't know if they're just Sacramento or if they're in the Bay or whatever. But then I kept hearing, I said, I don't know what Samoans call it, if it's a call or something like that. I seen them do it in rugby. I thought that at first that taking it from Goofy, because that's what it sounded like to me. No shade at all. And I was like, no, but that sound, y'all know, I heard it twice when they got over there by Corey and Cole. That sound, because I think the Usos did it in their song. And then I heard it twice. So I was like, oh, they there. Then I was like, on Twitter, Jacob was like, I'm home. So I was like, I wonder if his wife and 7 kids are there. And I was like, somebody got to be there, okay? But after that, they kept getting beat up. So then DIY tried to come out. Tama coming out all broke up. They didn't even really show Johnny like that. And they like, Corey and them like, they not even 100%. So they try to come out. They got bulldozed by Jacob. Jacob telling the brothers to go get, KO. Because KO he gonna keep fighting. That's his thing. He's gonna keep fighting like his thing say. He reminds me of, okay, for the people that are Avatar fans, y'all remember when Zahir had attacked the new air tribe in Legend of Korra, and Tenzin, they said, might have been the strongest airbender in centuries, if you look at the stuff on YouTube, read the books, if you think about it. But they were talking about how he kept getting attacked by the people of the Red Lotus, and he was throwing wind at him, black eye, bruised up, was still throwing it, and it was like, it was amazing. And that's just one of the reasons that proves that he had to be the strongest, because these 4 people has shut down nations and cities. And for him to take on 2 or 3 of them at the same time shows how powerful he is. That's KO. KO would be Tenzin. KO would be, if you don't know what I'm talking about either, look that up, okay? KO would be Tenzin when they try to come and attack, I think to get to Korra, or I can't remember if it was Korra or the airbenders or both. He trying to tell them what Korra is. And they keep attacking, and he throws something, he's so weak, but he keeps fighting. That's KO. Okay, and where did the fly get in my house? I'm sorry, it's like circling, and it's irking my nerves. I can't do the flies. I'm so glad fall starts. There it is. I'm gonna kill it. I'm sorry, I'm so glad fall starts on 2 days. I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I love living in Florida because it reminded me of home in DC when you had stuff to do all the time if I wanted to, even though a lot of times we didn't. Like on East Coast is hanging out. If we're not at maybe going somewhere like to move something, we're hanging out at each other's houses. You know what I'm saying? But like if we wanted to, we could go out. If we wanted to leave at midnight and go somewhere till 4 a.m., we could do that. And then go get something to eat. Stuff wasn't shut down. You know what I'm saying? That's very much what I stayed in the Orlando area. I stayed in Castleberry, Winter Springs. Well, not Winter Springs, because Winter Springs is older, like families and old people. So everything there shut down at 9 o'clock. But Castleberry, you could get something 11, 12 o'clock. But like Golden Gate in Orlando wasn't that far. So like I could get on iDrive and go find some, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I miss. That's what I miss about Florida. And that the pool's open 365 and you could do a lot of stuff with the kids for free. But one thing I don't miss about Florida is that it's warm, and because I'm not used to that part of Florida, like palm trees and stuff. Like I thought only Florida and California had palm trees, so I got to South Carolina and I realized they had them too. But one thing I didn't like was the warmth, and that brought the bugs. Okay, and it was weird seeing, like I said before, Christmas lights on palm trees. Like that was weird as hell to me. Like people that grew up in warm summer, warm Christmases, that live in the southern hemisphere or in the south of the United States. Like a relative of my son's is from South Africa, and they have it's summertime during Christmas, so they're used to that. But me, I grew up Christmases, it either snowed 2 days before or 2 days after. It was cold, like what you see on Hallmark movies, snow on the ground, all that. Outside decorated, you could see the snow, like sledding, all that. That was me. So to see that was weird. But other than that, and the bugs. That was the main thing, the bugs. The heat and the bugs. But that's why I can't wait, because fall stuff starts to die or hibernate. And I can't wait. So yeah, DIY tries to come out help. Jacob demolishes them. KO is getting beat the hell up, okay? And then also had me cracking up laughing is when I forgot what happened with Cole. Cole had said something. I did something and got up like, I was like, yeah, which I love this new version of Cole. Like, I don't know if it was Pat or Triple H giving them the okay or a mixture of all of it. But like, I like this version of him. So he got up and then he was like, basically like his watch tried to alert him like he might need to go get some help. I said, like life alert. Like he was like, watch basically asked me like, am I okay? And I was like, that could be a good or bad thing. That's either a good thing because your like watch is on point, or it's a bad thing because that means you don't move around enough and your watch is like something's wrong. Okay. But yeah, so also part of this, so it's a guy, they got a Snapchat of a snap picture of I think on Denise Salcedo's page, and she was like, it was like, you need to make better Nia Jax shirts. And she was like, this is hilarious. And I looked on his thing. I was cracking up laughing. I was like, he ain't wrong though. Like it's hilarious. It is hilarious, but he's not wrong. Like, I like wearing shirts. Okay. I don't mind supporting WWE shop. But the reason why my son and I got like yeet, no yeet. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you're not part of the community, you don't know. I feel like it's weird. Not unless it's like a group like this. Not unless it's like a group of people having like someone's face on my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never, and at one point in time, I was a stan for Beyonce. I would never wear a Beyonce shirt with her face on it. Like it seems like all the girls' shorts, except for probably Naomi's, had their face on it. Like why? Jay got the one shirt he displayed, had his face on it, had the pink on the side, and then the Yeet shirt, like Nia's got her whole body on there. Jade has her whole body on her shirts. I think some of Bianca's do, some don't. And because I was looking through shirts and I was like the Montez Ford shirt I wanted to buy. And I was researching his shirts individually because I've been, advocating to get him a. And I was like, he only has a solo shirt. It's just like him on it. Like I wouldn't mind when he had came out Elimination Chamber. Now this is something I was not the whole body and not the face up front, but like, and I'm just thinking of this while I'm saying it. So like he has like a green shirt or whatever color, purple, red, whatever. And then you see like glasses, sunglasses, like a gold crown tilted, because you know, I swag black people. And then like when he has like the grilled gunner or something like that, just like the glasses in this and his hat tilted, and everybody would know that would be from like when he was in Elimination Chamber. And then underneath says like Montez Ford, like something like that, but not like, you don't have to show us like the nose, the ears, the hair. Like we would know. We'd be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you know, you know, and if you know what that is from. You know what I'm saying? Like which match in particular that's from. And I know that passed, but that's just like an example. Like stuff like that. Or like Nia holding up, like maybe showing her eyes or something like that. And then like the Queen of the Ring thing, or having her crown. And not the one that they gave her, Queen of the Ring, the one that she liked, that silver one. That reminds me of, oh, there go the fly right there. That reminds me of Ursula's crown that she wore on Little Mermaid. And then have like Nia, Queen of the Ring, or something like that. Or your women's champion. Dang it, anyway. Something. Like every... Because if you think about it, you'd be like, dude, the celebrities don't want to... The superstars wouldn't want to wear shirts with their face on it. Like... And then... I know if I was a superstar, this is just me speaking as me, I wouldn't want gear with my face on it. Only because when I'm not working, I know you won't have a fan base, but I don't want everybody to bring more attention to myself outside of the wrestling community. Because like I said, 2.5 years ago, I didn't know who half these people were. So if I walked by somebody and they had a shirt with their face on, I'd be like, oh, that's you? Oh, and you know, it's some people that just want to take pictures with celebrities just because. They don't even have to know them. They'd be like, oh, that's you? Oh, can I get a picture? You know what I'm saying? And they just bought the shirt because they thought it was cute. Versus you buying the shirt, you knowing, your fans knowing what the shirt means because they locked in with you like that. And then people walk past, don't know who you are. Like, that's like gives so much more peace of mind in my mind. You know, so I don't know. I know sometimes I just be talking, but to me it makes more sense. To me, it makes more sense to have it that way because it's not exposing you more than what you already are doing. And it's weird to me. Like, to me, that's kind of... Who comes up with that idea? Like, do they help collab with the shirt makers to do that? It's kind of like narcissistic, isn't it? To have your face on the shirt. Like, why would you want your face on the shirt? Like, it's different if it's a group. Like, or if I'm a tag team. Or if I was part of, like, DX and it's all of us. Or, like, the Street Profits and it's 2 of us. But just like me, like, that's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Okay. So then after that, they was getting beat up. KO was still getting beat up. So then Cody comes out, which I love when he dresses down. I always say that because we rarely see him that. He dressed down. He comes with the thing, and he starts going ham. Then he puts the chair down. So then KO picks the chair up, and he's just sitting there while Cody's fussing. And he's sitting there and like this, like he about to do it, like how Sammy was gonna do it to Roman, did it to Roman. And I was low-key pissed. And I wasn't pissed because KO was gonna do it, because in my mind he has a right to. Like, not tell me that I switched over here and you're convincing me that Jay is good and we're all gonna fight for the bloodline and we're all on the same page and I've been fighting the bloodline the longest and stuff like that while you are away recovering and stuff like that. And now you basically betrayed me because you're teaming up with someone I was fighting with and I had title matches against that I lost because he cheated. And you want us to still be cool. And I was over here worried about Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's my muscle doing? So, Like, to me, that's totally justified. I was pissed because I was like, if this man hits him with this chair, okay, why the hell he ain't do this at the last PLE and he could have been champion? Like, that's what my body went to. Like, you better not hit him with that chair. You could have hit him with that chair 2-3 weeks ago. Like, hit him with the chair, but at bad blood or something. Like, don't do it now. And then I was like, him holding it in his face, I was like, well, we don't need to know now what he thought. Right? So, like, we know now. Shoot. Like, Saxton, they don't need to interview him now, because we know. Okay? Shoot. LaJuan! Chill out! And, him and his friends, they be so theatric playing that Roblox. Or, Fortnite, they be pretending like they get hit and like, I'm getting hit, and he all loud and, oh my god, I'm running. Like, it'd be too much sometimes. And yeah, so I was like, I know you're not about to hit him with the show. Cody turns around, looks at him, he drops the chair, and I don't know what he said to him, like, what you gonna do to he holds up his arm. I don't know if KO puts his arm down because he's not feeling Cody right now, or because his arm actually hurts. And then it goes off. But I was about to be pissed because I was like, so we gonna end it like that? So you gonna attack him with the chair because y'all still want him to be champion, but you ain't want to attack him with the chair to be champion? Like, to me, to be honest with you, if I'm gonna be honest with you, outside of Cody having a situation with Rock, who knows when the hell he gonna pop back up. The rivalry between him and Roman, and then eventually I think the match between him and Randy. I feel like, as far as matches go, KO would have a better spread of matches of people. Not just because he can do any and every move, but because he done got beef with almost everybody. He could, like, if he became champion, he could do it against Solo. He could do it against Jacob. He could have another match against Roman again. He could have one with KO if he decided to, he wanted to. He could have one with Randy. They had a friendly triple threat. He could do it again. He could have one with LA Knight. He could have one with Logan. He could have one with Santos. Did they get into it yet? He could have one with Grayson. He could have one with Dagon Carmelo because he talks smack. Andrade would be a good match. Like, that's just from Smackdown. Okay? Corbin, Dagon, Apollo, all the men. All the men from Smackdown. Because KO is very, like, he's in his own lane, but he's very, like, indifferent. So it's either like you love him or you hate him. It's not like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he either got enemies or he got allies. There's no underneath, no underlining like, oh, I'm going to be an ally and then I'm going to flip on him type situation with KO. Like, Cody, yeah. Case in point, KO. But KO, I think, got more enemies than allies. So that will make very much a lot of matches for him if he was the world champion. I think, honestly, his run as far as matches would be better, but the dialogue, I don't know. I don't know how the promos will go. That's the only thing. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Today is the 20th, so we have 2 weeks till Bad Blood, right? Because in 2 more weeks they'll be in Nashville. Which my son is talking about. So, mommy, I need to call my daddy and go visit him. I said that the other day. Go visit him, basically at the place he was born. And I'm like, you're not going to Nashville, Tennessee, so you can go to Smackdown. Not going to drive 8 hours, which I've done this drive by myself numerous times. Not going to drive 8 hours to take you to go see Smackdown for you to come back in the day. Which I've actually done the drive like that. Like, I've driven him down there. I didn't pay for like the gas or the rental and stuff like that, but I've driven him down there because the airplane tickets were too expensive or it was like delayed or something. Driven him down there, dropped him off, went to like ate and went to sleep, driven back the next day. Like, I have no problem doing the drive for the most part. If I don't get a migraine, now I'm getting older. After like 6 hours, I get a migraine. I think it's because I don't drink as much. When my body becomes dehydrated, I get the migraine. But I'm like, if I'm gonna drive 8 hours, okay, and I lived in Nashville for 1.5 years, okay, I'm not going. 8 hours from me from here is either New York, Nashville, or Orlando. If I go west, north, or south, because I can't go east. Right? Yeah. Because I think if I go like southwest, I end up in like, I think maybe Arkansas, because I think Atlanta's 6 hours from here. But I'm not, I was like, I'm not doing that. And if I go 8 hours from here, I will go to Orlando area so I can spend a couple of days to go see some friends, go to Universal, go to Smackdown, go visit my mama, excuse me, and his uncle, and go to my old church there, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But I was like, I'm not. Well, I could do that in Nashville too, but because his uncle's there, his other uncle's there, and our old church is there, and go downtown to Broadway, maybe. But if I didn't watch it that play, I wasn't downtown anyway. So I was like, yeah, or a Predators game. I wasn't downtown anyway. Excuse me. And it's football season. So, yeah, I was like, we're not doing that. And honestly, if they didn't have school, which I have to check, my son is so spoiled, his dad will do that. Come get him, just go to Smackdown. Like, that's how spoiled my son is by him. It's bad. But I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week, because this is the second time that KO has wanted to hit him and attack him in a way that showed his old ways, but he didn't want to show that. And I'm going to say this, I've never seen heel KO, which I need to go on YouTube and see heel KO. But if face, or I don't know, what are we calling it in between? Because I was like, some people are not heels or faces. Like, Roman was supposed to be a heel. People loved him. Rhea was supposed to be a heel. People loved her. So were the Usos. People loved them. Like, so what do we call these people? Are they still heels? I don't know. But, like, if this is what he's like with his moveset and stuff, I'm gonna say as a face. I know him as a heel was dangerous. Okay, honestly, I'm about to go look that up. I'm about to go on YouTube after this and look it up, because I seriously want to know. He was like, he attacked all these people, and he was like, everybody had it coming except for Kofi. But I want to see what he was like. I remember watching on YouTube, I think 1.5 years ago, when they were showing like WWE stars and their parents. And I remember watching, I think it was Braun and his parents, and how his dad is like in the Hall of Fame for like slow pitch. And Alexa Bliss and her parents, and her parents look like they're her age. Like, she has good genetics. And then I think they show KO and his parents, and how he went to their house up there and Seth and his parents and his school and stuff. And I remember KO was talking about how his parents were like how he I guess couldn't believe it, like how Stone Cold said his mama was with him when he was first got on. She was like, I wouldn't even let you watch you if this was what you were watching when you were younger. But he was like, he's such a sweet person, to see him on TV being like a heel, and then like I guess cuts people out or saying whatever he was saying in French, and then going back and saying in English. Like, I gotta watch that version of KO because I don't know that version. So I know of the turns. I know of them. Haven't really seen them like in detail. Don't know why. But like Sammy turning on him, like it shouldn't have been surprising. But I gotta go watch that. Matter of fact, I'm about to go watch that. So y'all have a good weekend, a good week. Monday, I'm gonna try to make a video. I honestly gotta watch NXT because I did not do that on Tuesday. I think I fell asleep. I've been going to bed like 10:30 the past week and a half. I don't know. I guess because I'm working, and when I work I'm on my feet for like 5 to 8 hours, and then before I go to work, when I wake up, I make my son breakfast, and then I make him a lunch, a hot lunch out of the pail, like I said. And then after I drop him off, I go work out, and then I come back and eat, get ready for work, and then go to work, and then come back and figure out dinner or make dinner and see if he has homework, and then I try to chill, decompress, and then we might spend some time together, play Uno or something, and then I'll put him to bed, and then I'll be like, okay, I got some alone time. So he goes to bed at 9:30, and once 10 o'clock hits, I'm out. Like, it's been so many times I fell asleep on his couch and woke up, it'd be like 3:30, and I'd be like, when did I fall asleep? But this, me trying to make sure that I get workout in for my mental health has been a good thing, but it's been kicking my behind. So, I'm exhausted right now. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Like I said, don't let the weather, whatever that may be, keep you from enjoying your weekend. Don't let one thing that someone says or that you think about destroy your whole day. Like, there are bad moments and days. Like I heard someone say, that shouldn't dictate your whole day. Okay? And when you overcome that and realize that, you actually overcome a lot knowing that. 2 things, knowing that when people act a certain way towards you, 9 times out of 10 is them, is never you. So if they got an attitude and stuff like that, it's them. They got something else going on. They want to take it out on the first person they see or the closest thing they see. And 2, don't let something destroy your day. Like, you might have got a spill on your shirt, or something might not have went right, or something like that. Okay, you can mope about it, you can be upset about it, but don't do that the whole day. Get that, let that out, and then go about your day. Like, because then you'll end up being a person taking something out on somebody else. And that's not their fault, and it's not fair to them. Especially if you have a significant other and kids or animal, okay? Because they don't deserve any of that. Like, when you get home, yes, everyone has burdens and stuff, and you should be able to vent to your partner and stuff, and vice versa, without consequences later on down the line, or y'all get into it and they mention this or you mention that. But you shouldn't come home and take it out on people because you had a crappy day. Leave that where you was at. Discuss it later. Still treat your family with love and respect, and vice versa. And then let it out. Whether it's a journal, whether it's speaking to someone, stuff like that, get it out. But don't take it out on people. Okay? I had to learn that. Anyways, yeah, so basically separate work from life. Because the people that you don't work with, 9 times out of 10, not unless it's like you're in sports or something, like, of course, like WWE or something, or you see these people all the time and they're like your work family, still don't take it out on people. Be mature enough to have these conversations. If y'all are family, they still gonna be your family. Have the conversations, let it go. If you need time apart for a little bit, that's fine. Then come back whenever y'all ready, but let it stay where it's at and let it be over with. And never suppress how you feel because you're worried about how someone will react. Because all that's going to do is make them not basically know what you got going on, and it's going to eat away at you. Okay? Bye.